Hi, and welcome to my channel, Shades of Sage, where I share all things motherhood. My name is Hashima. I'm a doula and mom of four, and today I have my father here with me. So this is Mr. Todd Hicks, and I have been wanting to do this video for a while now because if you don't know, you probably don't know, I am part of a big family. So there is 10 of us total. So yes, I have 9 siblings, and I want to get my dad on this channel because even though I talk about mostly motherhood on this channel, I want to help support other parents, so fathers as well. And so I have my dad on here today, and we're going to interview him and ask him some questions about being a dad, especially about being a dad of a large family. And yeah, so let's get started. He has not seen these questions. I have down 5, but we might do a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see where the conversation takes us. So Saya has kindly let me use her notebook today. Thank you, Saya. And so I'm going to ask him these questions. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. So our first question is, did you always want a large family?
Yes. I wanted to have 7. I told you I wanted to have 7.
7,
I wanted
okay.
4 boys first and then 3 girls at the end. I wanted a large family from a large family. I'm from a family of 7. My wife is from a family of 6. So we wanted a big family. We never really put a number on it, but we wanted a large family, and we got a large family.
Definitely a large family. So just for everyone else, because they might not know, how many children, how many boys is it? And
6
how many girls?
boys, 4 girls.
Yes. So I am one of the oldest. I'm the second oldest, but I'm the oldest girl. So yeah, large family. And he always wanted a large family. So that's good to know.
Set of twins.
Yes, 1 set of twins in our family. They are their numbers 8 and 9. Their numbers 8 and 9. The twins are 8 and 9. Okay. Number 2, what was the best part or the easiest part of raising 10 kids?
It was no easy part. Just having a large family, you have to be organized.
Okay.
And everybody have to pitch in.
Right.
And I ran my house like a boot camp. Everybody had chores to do.
Right.
You couldn't have everybody just do what everyone had. It had to be chores, and it had to be regimented, disciplined, and it had to be organization. Yes. So everybody had to know their role and to do what they had to do. That's basically it. Easy part, there is no easy part.
Not easy part, okay.
There is no easy part.
So then what was the best part? Or I guess like the most important part?
Well, the best part was having a large family and raising your kids to be close-knit and doing things together and have them rely and be there for each other and watch them grow and flourish. And one of the hardest parts...
Wait. So that's my next question. Are you done with the best part stuff?
Okay.
And we definitely are really, really, really close. Like sometimes other people don't understand like just how close we are, but I love it. It definitely has been a pleasure like watching my siblings grow up, and now that we're all adults because our youngest just graduated from high school last year. So now that we're all adults and everybody's like doing their own thing and working, it's really, really cool that, you know, when we have events and stuff, everyone is just, we pitch in, we help out. We all, for the most part, live pretty close to each other as well. So it's been really great. I have loved being a part of a big family. So number 3 is, what was the hardest part of raising 10 kids?
The hardest part of raising a big family, for me, you don't feel as though you spend enough time with one. So you have to try to make individual time to spend time with them individually. And then the kids themselves won't see it, but some of them will need you more than other kids. Some will need more time than the other ones because their personality, and they might need a mother and father more. So spending time with kids, that was one of my regrets, having a lot of kids, that you really couldn't spend individual time with them like you should and need to. So I tried to do the individual time. I tried to spend time with the boys together,
right,
and the girls together, and then the older ones together. So I tried to spend time with them individually, and then as a group, as boys and girls, and then as the older ones too, because they all needed different things and need to be taught different things in life at different times.
Yes, and I can agree with that. Like I only have, well, compared to my parents, I only have 4, so that may be a little bit to me, but to some people that may be a lot. But I definitely agree with this sentiment, because even now sometimes I feel guilty if I'm not spending enough time with Saya, or you know, the baby needs me pretty much all day long because he's breastfeeding. And so, you know, and then there's Matthias, who's really like calm and laid back. So I'm like, I don't need to be on top of him that much. And then you have Kenzo, who is getting used to not being the baby of the family. So there's just so many things going on with everyone. So I definitely understand that now. Being a parent or being a mom myself, just how you have to split that time, and you can feel really guilty about not giving everyone what they need all the time. But like you said, everyone needs something different at different times. So yeah, I definitely agree with that one. And number 4, who was the easiest to raise, us girls or the boys? From your point of view.
You know it was the girls. boys, and men in the alpha dog type thing. It is real.
Okay.
Boys, you have to be more strict, more hard, and they want to prove, oh, I'm a man now too, because I'm 12 and 13. So
Or they're tall.
the alpha male thing. With the girls, for me, it was easier because all I had to do is like raise my voice, and after a while, the girls were more easier to raise that. But the boys, they're much harder because with boys, like I said, there's that thing there where they try to prove themselves as a man, and you're butting heads that way. But with the girls, it was more easier because they felt more in line with me. So I don't know how it was with their mother. Like I said, I was a disciplinary anyway. So with me, it was definitely the girls. the boys were a challenge. It wasn't all the boys neither, but just certain ones. But I think with boys, for me, it was harder.
Okay. And I just wanted to, I mentioned this question because a lot of times I see women saying, or parents saying that girls are harder to raise, or like when they find out they're having a girl, they're a little bit disappointed or something like that. Like, I don't get that whole thing. So whatever. But what?
Could that be like a rival type thing? They feel as though they have to share their husband with the daughter.
Girl?
With a daughter. With a man because your mother was that way. So it's like, do you feel you have to share your husband with the daughter? Because for me, everybody was like individuals. It wasn't like I had to spend less time or more time with the mom because of the girl or the boy. But some women, I guess some girls feel as though, because you're female. So like I told you, saying with the boys, for me, it was hard because we were men. So maybe with a woman and her daughter is different because the personalities and things like that too. With a woman.
I see what you're saying.
I wouldn't know.
Right.
But your mom was like, yeah, girls. But I didn't see no problem, like I said, because the girls, like I would talk to you and your sisters and just raise my voice or do a certain thing and you follow suit. Right. But with your mom, I don't know.
Yeah,
that would be for women though.
So let me take the time to say here, let me know if you would like me to do a sit down interview with my mom as well, because we can get her side and her perspective of things. But yeah, now keeping in mind my kids are young, so they're 5 and under, and I would say even now for me, Saya has been easier to raise than my boys, and I just because she's so independent, and I don't know, just because she's the oldest or that's a girl thing. So y'all chime in as well if you have children of both genders and they're older. Let me know which one has been easier for you to raise and the reasons why. But yeah, in our family so far, the boys are definitely the ones who cut up.
But then too,
the most.
You have to look at the father too. I don't know, when I was younger. So you have to look at the father personality and then the boy.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Some of the father personality, but I think it's harder. I think it's harder for fathers and sons. I think it's harder for daughters and mothers because you are the same
sex or something. Yeah. And you
maybe
harder on them.
That's why. Yeah. And of course, for me, as a man, I'm harder on my sons because they're going to be men. They're going to be fathers. They're going to be providers. So they have to be disciplined. They have to be tough. They have to know. Have to be able to handle certain things in life that women might not have to handle. So of course you have to be different with them.
Yes.
Than with with the daughters, like you got cops and things like that that you have to deal with. So as a man, you have to be strong and know when to speak up, when to be quiet, how to carry themselves in that situation as well. So for me, I'm definitely hard on the boys. So.
Okay, well that is good to know. But us girls, we was in line for the most part. And number 5, what advice do you have for other fathers? What advice can you share now that your kids are all grown and
spend as much time with your kids, and then as fathers too, for me, you have to realize that your sons are not you.
Okay.
Because for men, they they want to see their son as you're not hard enough or strong enough. Understand that you don't have to be physically strong or this masculine thing that men have in them that you have to be a strong man. You know, 'cause a lot of men, oh, you fell hurt, you're fine, you're okay. Like, you know, your child fall hurt himself 4 or 5. He's 4 or 5. He's not grown yet. He's a child, so he's going to cry. Toughen up, be a man. Things of that nature.
Yes.
So understand that they're not you. They're still young boys growing up to be men, and their strengths might not be your strengths. So you know, try to raise them, try not to be so hard on them as far as trying to make them be like you and the man you think they should be. They're going to be the men that...
Or have, like, little boys, I guess, acting like men while they're still growing up. Or, you know what I mean? What I'm trying to say? Like, treating them as if they're already grown and that they shouldn't be going through certain things or feeling certain ways when they're still young. Okay. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Like, that whole... boys shouldn't cry or stop whining and stuff. I mean, kids are kids. They're going to cry.
At a certain point, you shouldn't be crying and whining.
Oh, Lord.
But for each child is going to be different.
Okay.
It's going to be different.
Any other advice you want to say, or advice for like parents of big families or parents or, you know, fathers who want to have big families?
It's going to be hard. Because you're working, but find time to spend time with your children. For me, it was like I didn't want to just be a disciplinarian. I want to also be able to come talk to me and do things out of me. Always telling you, you know, to clean up, to do this, to do that. Have that door open for your children can come talk to you because they're all looking at you. They're gonna need advice from you. Not always being so hard disciplined, but be there for them to listen and to do things out of like we like to play kickball and stuff like that. Try to spend time with your family. The bills are going to be there, and you have to pay bills. Try to spend time with your wife and your kids as much as possible because that time is very important to them. They're going to need that.
Okay, so I want to say, you know, as being an adult now, I definitely understand some of the things that my parents did or maybe that I may not have liked as a child growing up or even a teenager that now that I'm an adult and I have children, I understand now.
You copied them.
No, I'm saying I understand certain things. And then there's also things that I know, you know, like I said, my kids are little, so I have not had teenagers and stuff like that. Like I have my siblings as, you know, a reference or a guide or whatever, but this will be different when they're teenagers. So I just kind of like gotta go, or I kind of keep those things in my mind to prepare myself for certain things. Because of course, you know, as your children get older, they have new things that they will encounter and new things that they're going through, where we as parents have to, you know, be able to meet their needs, you know, emotionally and all of that stuff. Oh, I also want to point out that my parents, they worked opposite shifts from each other. So there was always one of them there with us. And I really did like that because my dad worked daytime, my mom worked overnight. So, you know, they raised us, they were there 24/7, and I think they did a great job. So thank you for doing this interview with me today. Last words.
It was the grace of God. Keep God first, because as I look back on it, I don't know how we made it, how we did it.
I don't know how they did it either.
We fed 12 people, kept a roof over the head of 12 people.
Yeah.
The grace of God. But if you put the work in, it'll come through for you. You have to put the work and the time and the effort in.
Yes. Very well spoken. So again, thank you, Dad, for doing this video. I definitely enjoy it. Let me know if you all like this video, and maybe we can do another one. And let me know if you would like to see my mom do an interview as well. I think that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
Toodaloo.
Bye. Okay, we're back because I forgot this part. So we're gonna see if my dad can name all of us from oldest to youngest without messing up the names, because you know parents always mess up the names. But I wanted to mention this because I feel like it's kind of unique because my parents' names start with T and all of our names start with T. So go ahead and tell everybody what our names are. Just first name.
Todd Sheamer.
See, messed up already. Tashima. I'm not the oldest. Your name?
Todd, Tamika, Tariq.
Wait, we don't know who Tamika is. Who's Tamika?
See?
You gotta tell them who it is.
I say son, daughter too.
No, you don't have to say that. Just when you say Tamika, you gotta tell them who it is.
You didn't say all that.
Okay, my parents' name is Todd and Tamika. So that's my mom's name, Tamika. Okay, now you can start with the kids.
Okay,
all right, go ahead.
All the names begin with a T. My name is Todd. For some reason, we named all our kids names beginning with a T.
Yeah.
My name is Todd. My wife's name is Tamika. My oldest son name is Tariq. Then Tashima is next. Then my daughter Tiana. Then my son Terrence. Then Todd Jr. Then Tanasia.
Okay.
The twins Trayvon and Tamira.
Okay.
Tamani and Tamaj.
Oh, okay. He got them all. He got them. Barely. Okay, yeah. So all of our names start with the letter T. And I think that's pretty cool. So how was it naming people? Was that ever like, did y'all ever get to a point where you're like, I don't got no more T names in me?
Well, actually, I had nothing to do with the T names because my wife named everyone.
Is that true?
Except for Tashima.
Okay.
And Ty Jr. And she wanted Ty Jr. to have a middle name.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because it wasn't ethnic enough. So.
No, he did. We always do pick on him though about his name. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know why this happened that we just named everybody name with T's. No particular reason to name everybody name with T's.
And all of us girls, middle names has like a Shay in it.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, I came from your mind. I wouldn't think of all that shit.
But the boys is kind of, theirs is all.
But wait a minute.
Place.
Nashay came from me.
So my whole name came from you?
Nashay came from me. Tashima came from me. Actually, it was a TV show, and the name of this building, the TV show is called Tashiba. I like that name because it's different. And my wife took it and she twisted and turned it and made it Tashima. But and then that's it. Everybody named it just T. T'd up.
T's. Yep.
The T's and TH.
Yes. So, anywho, that was the last part that I want to mention in this video because I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, so bye for real now. Bye.
I would say that.
No. All right, so you remember, you got to look right there. Don't look at yourself. You got to look at this. That's the actual thing right there. Ready?
Okay, right there. The blue thing right there?
No, not that. Well, this right here. Just look over to this side. All right, good. That's good. All right, I'm going to start. Ready? 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Y'all, why y'all looking at me? Okay. I got this. We got this.
Maybe you should be sitting over there then and let me do it myself.
No, we have to both be in it.
Ask you a question.
People not gonna watch it, they don't see me in it.
Yeah, I see you hear your voice. You say my Shima, then you show me, and then you show me here, and then we'll see.
No, that's too much. I'm a doula and mama 4. But make sure you speak up, because, you know, it might not pick up your deep voice or something.
Ready.
Okay. All right. What numbers are they? 6 and 7? No. Maybe 6. What number are some of them? Let's see, after them is... Come on, is after them, right?
Yep, let's do it again.
No, we gotta take that out. But any other questions that I didn't go over that you really want to talk about? Or you want to mention? No? Okay.
I didn't have time to prep.
No, I didn't want you to think about it.
Yeah, if I had someone, I don't want to leave out anything neither.
No, but that's okay. We can do it. We can always do like a part 2 or something else. So why he laughing so much?
Cause that sound kind of crap. Everybody named T sound kind of corny now. Okay.
Okay.
I can say that.
You can say that. Hey.
You when I said that, she wouldn't even think that she went to you.
What?
When you say something at the end,
Oh.
you say the man.
Remember to let your story be your power, and I'll see you in my next video.